This is the Iron Man Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Collection Ironmonger Series Iron Patriot right here. This figure is part of the first wave of the Iron Man Marvel Legends series of figures for 2013, and as always, let us move the light back, get a quick look at the packaging. Awesome artwork right there, the Iron Patriot. This is really Norman Osborn. When he put up the Dark Avengers during the Dark Reign time of the Marvel Comics, and here's a little bit of a description of that. It's good enough, as well as instructions on how to build the Ironmonger. The Iron Patriot figure comes with the torso, this middle part right here of the Ironmonger, right over there, this part. And for those of you who were so disappointed that I did not do enough size comparison with the Ironmonger, there you go. Here is the size comparison with the Marvel Universe Iron Patriot figure right there. As you can see, they are almost the same mold, just different in scale. It's like they just enlarged this particular figure and turned it here. The same is true for the Ironmonger. It's like they got this this particular Iron Man 2 3 3/4 version, Iron Man 2 toy line 3 3/4 version of the Ironmonger, and they just blew it up to the 6-inch figure with some modifications. Do check out my Ironmonger Marvel Legends Ironmonger review for the modifications and improvements they've done with this mold. So if I were Hasbro, you know, they just need to copy the Dave Vonner sculpts that was used for the Marvel Universe and turn them into 6-inch Marvel Legends figures, and they would have struck gold. Just to make everybody happy with the size comparisons. Here is the Blob, the Build-A-Figure, the Blob. I was actually expecting him to be bigger than the Blob, but here is a Transformers, Crossovers, Iron Man. Wow, they're all dusty. Here is a Doc Ock, Superhero Squad, and a 2-inch or 2.5-inch Iron Man 2 or Avengers Assemble figure. There you go. I hope everybody's peachy. Alright, let's get rid of some of these figures. Okay, onto the actual figure itself. If you think this figure looks familiar, you are not mistaken, because Hasbro has already released this particular mold, those darn cheapskates, in the Terrax wave of the Marvel Legends for 2012. This is the Iron Man Extremis armor, my bad, as well as the variant Stealth Armor Extremis Iron Man armor mold. So pretty interesting that they recycled it. You know, it was expected. They recycled this one from the Marvel Universe Iron Man, the Extremis Iron Man, and wasn't far behind that they would do the same for the 6-inch figures. Overall, this figure is amazing. It's got decent paint apps. I mean, decent for Marvel quality standards. Wonderful. There's hardly any issue on it. You might just want to check the mouth and the eyes of the face and how the stars paint. As you can see, there is a I don't know if you can see it. There is a bit of a fingerprint on the star. Now you can't see it. Anyway, just the star and the face. Oh, everything else is fine. Excuse me. Yeah, hardly any issues with the paint except for those. Articulation, great. It's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge. Unbelievable. They kept that, thank God. Hasbro's not scrimping on the articulation. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Ball hinge wrist, yep. Ball jointed upper torso. It's got a ball hinge hip. It's not a G.I. Joe hip. It's just the Marvel Universe Marvel hip that the pin, thank goodness, is pegged here to the crotch instead of upwards. He's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball hinge ankles. All in all, I'd say this is a wonderful representation of Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot. And as you well know, the Iron Patriot is a bad guy from the Marvel Avengers in the comic books, but in the Iron Man 3 movie, the Iron Patriot is just the repainted war machine to make him more friendly and less intimidating, as what the War Machine suggests. If you're a big comic book fan, if you love Iron Man, figures, especially in this scale, this is a must pick up. I cannot recommend this enough. I give this figure easily a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing representation of the comic series, of the comic book Iron Patriot, and it's a great rendition in 6-inch scale. Hope you've enjoyed this video review. Please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom if you did. Follow me on Twitter, Keek, Instagram, as well as to my channels on YouTube, FX France and Chefatron, as well as the videos I submit to Tech Sushi. This is the Iron Man Marvel Legends Iron Patriot. Thanks for watching.